She dances on the moon, her spirit lifts up with the tune, spreading kindness around the room. She's Katie Moonchild.
Hi, everybody. Boy, that was a smooth entrance. I want to do that one again. Can I play that lovely? Hey, Dolly, you've kind of heard that song once before. It was funny. I'm going to play that once again.
She dances on the moon, her spirit lifts up with the tune, spreading kindness around the room. She's Katie Moonchild.
Welcome. Good to see you all. Hey, is it Mercury retrograde or April Fool's Day? I keep pulling April Fools on myself today. First, I need to tell you, hey, Jenny, good to see you. First off, I need to tell you, it's next week I needed to start early, not today, but that's okay. I get a jump start on my day. So yeah, April Fool on Katie. You're getting up early for what? For my beautiful people who have all, hopefully, a lot of you have started the challenge today. I didn't intend for that to fall on Mercury retrograde. I didn't even notice that until yesterday. I was like, you're not supposed to start something new. Well, we're starting a mindful. It's not new to be mindful, right? Oh, glad you started it, Jenny. Yes, good deal. Oh, and Dolly started it. I love it. It was pretty easy today. Sunrise or sunset. My sunrise today was like it was yesterday morning. Wow. Red. Oh, and it's done nothing but rain since. This morning, it cleared off for just long enough for the sun to peek through, and it was red, 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 red. So, I have more rain today. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Desert always needs more rain, you know? So, physical therapy on Friday. She worked me hard, so I have this is what I sleep in. Keeps my hand warm so it doesn't hurt. Man, she worked me good. So it's a little stiff today. April showers, exactly. I've already got flowers though. I have snapdragons and all kinds of stuff. Saturday Solutions, you saw hi JR, good to see you. The last Saturday Solutions at the end of the video is a short little clip of my aloe vera blooms. They come up to my chin, by the way. That is they're like this tall. The little trumpet flower is so cool. You don't have sunshine today? Well, you know what? There's tomorrow or the next day. The whole idea of this is it's an accumulation process. So you have sun right now? I don't, but that's okay. I'm enjoying the rain. Everything when the sun came up this morning, I was already awake. Everything started sparkling like diamonds and it was foggy. Do you know how trippy it is to see a saguaro cactus in the fog? Pretty bizarre, huh? Yeah, I tell you. So, what is everybody? Did you have a good Easter? Did you celebrate Easter? I guess I should ask first of all. I celebrate rebirth. I don't necessarily celebrate Easter. I celebrate the bunnies and the baby things. Not so sure. And it's all a resurrection, right? Hey, no kidding. Anyway, I already was playing around with these mindfulness prompts. I don't know about you guys. Do you like this part of the show? It's kind of fun. having it show it to you at the beginning and then the nighttime one at the end, and to be able to post it. I'm sorry I was late getting it posted last week, but I did have an appointment right after this last week that took me till noon. Um, but hey, it's good. It's occupational therapy, and that's always good. Friday I got reevaluated and on my progress. I have the same grip strength as the occupational therapist. It's at 60%. So hey, I'm not going to win any arm wrestling contests with it, but I'm pretty proud of that. I'm opening hard to open jars all by myself without having to go get it, the cheater thing or a piece of silicone. I have little short chopped up pieces of silicone mat all over my house from all the years using them in my cookie sheets. You celebrated the food of Easter? No, you didn't. You had ham. Jesus wouldn't have eaten ham. Hey, you eat whatever you want on the celebration of rebirth, you know? Hi, Teresa. Good to see you, Pisces. Greeter, my friend. So good to see you. Oh, yeah. Well, what do you say we get started with a couple cards or two? uh, the mindfulness prompt. That's where I was at. Hello, fibro brain. No, that's just dingy brain. I was shuffling them and this one card kept jumping out. So we got that card for today. And it's an emotion card. Kind of perfect for April Fool's Day. You guys got pranks planned? I'm never any good at that. I always end up giggling and giving myself away. So I never pull off pranks on April Fool's Day. Unless it's one where I'm supposed to be somewhere and I just don't show up. But then that's not really a prank. That's just ghosting somebody. Anyway, we got an emotion card. And I love what it say. What it say? It's a quote from William B. Irvine. And I love it because it's so true. Anger kills creativity. If you get irritated today, note the emotion as it comes up. Then let it go. Can you let your creativity soar and flourish? You had to work yesterday? I was wondering. You ordered your fellow nurses and staff on the floor Easter pizza. Good for you. I was wondering because being a traveling nurse, if you didn't have to work all the holidays, but I would imagine your per diem probably makes up for that. And you get to go to all these different places. I love it, Miss Jenny. Anyway, you ever notice how you feel when you get really mad? Like at politics? Somebody says, somebody says something stupid and you feel like throwing something at your TV. I got past that about a year ago. I don't let them trigger me that much. But when I'm in that dark mode, that depressed kind of mode, last thing I want to do is go make something. All I want to do is just lay around and be unproductive. Wow, good for you. Yeah, $43 an hour is a great trade-off. Awesome, girl. And you get to travel too. I love it. I love it. So, can you let your creativity flourish today if you get mad? If you get angry? Because you know what? Angry is a secondary emotion, first of all. Queen Kaylin, welcome, my dear. Yes, anger is a secondary emotion because it comes up after the initial trigger. And that trigger usually is someone hurt you. Whether it's physically hurt you, almost hurt you, as in a car accident that triggers road rage, or Someone hurt your feelings, you know? First you feel the pain, you feel the hurt, and then you feel the anger. And it's letting go of the anger. That's the hard part. It's not letting go of the initial incident or the pain. And I find that fascinating. Why does anger get such a grip on so many people? And once it does, why is it so hard to let go of? Doesn't it's a false I'm going to use a stupid word here. It's a false flag for courage. It really is. Sapoli or Capoli? Sapoli? Fried dough with powdered sugar. They have that here. Indian fried bread. Um, they take balls of bread dough, pat it out really flat. At least the here in Tucson, pat it all out really flat. And I'm going to tell you right now, they use the thigh. They have a piece of. Last time I saw it was a piece of wax paper. It was before that. Tells how long ago I went. It was before we had silicone stuff. But anyway, she patted out on her leg, all nice and flat, and then slowly slide it into a cast iron skillet that had like this much. It has to be enough just so that you can turn it over, but it cooks half the bread. Oh my! I love fried bread. And fried bread tacos are to die for. Okay, I'm hungry. Can you tell? Oh my goodness. Yeah. There's always at least one, especially like at the gym show, downtown in the convention center, there will be at least one food truck that has Indian fried bread. So good. I love this stuff. It's almost worth going to the gym show just to get that. And it's crazy because I watched behind the scenes one time, and you know what the ladies were using? They were using the Rhodes frozen bread dough roll size, and they were laying them out in a pan under a moist towel, and the warmth of the outside was making them rise, and that's what they were making their bread out of. I'm like, you ladies are smart. How much did you pay for that bag of frozen bread dough? Already rolled out, didn't have to do the kneading thing. Smart ladies. Oh, have any of you walked into a store? Have any of you walked into a store with no intention of buying anything and you shop in front of a deck shelf and this deck screams, I have to take, yes, I don't have to do that at the store. Uh, Decks do that to me on Amazon. They do that to me all over the place. You remember how I was saying I was going to not buy anymore? This one arrived yesterday and I just did the video for it. I'm in the process of editing it. It'll go up later today, probably, or tomorrow. Oh, what a pretty deck. But everybody's so into dragons, I thought, ooh, Tarot of the Dragon. Lovely. I thought it sounded great, and it's gorgeous. The artwork is beautiful. So, yes, I be honest with you, I don't go into metaphysical stores very often. And then my occupational therapist, Cameron, told me Target has cards. Because she bought a deck, her first deck of tarot cards there. Okay. Oh, she told me on Friday too that she got together with the girls one day last week. There's a bunch of them they're all transplants that live here, and they're nurses and stuff like that, and they're all just hanging out together as friends. And transplants, Tucson transplants. And she brought her deck of cards, and they all took a turn at seeing what cards came up for, each one of them. So I'm going, well, first of all, you need to not let anybody else touch your cards. They're your connection, yours, between you and spirit. That's it, just you. So if someone else touches your cards, you got to cleanse them. So I'm sure she had to talk with her aunt, because she's got an auntie that is well versed in all of this. And between her auntie and I, she is enjoying being a new card reader. So let's move on with another card. So don't let your anger kill your creativity. When you feel anger, let it go. Because that's really all it's supposed to be. It's this quick pent up energy release. And the key word is release. Okay? And then dive into your creativity. Now, as I say that and say I want to pull more cards, I have to show you my creativity. I got some new colors to work with in my resin art. I think those are bright enough. A little few neon colors I thought would be kind of pretty. Nothing like the rainbow. That is acrylic ink. Has a really cool effect with resin. And I don't know if you can see the glitter. This glitter. There you go. It sparkles like the snow. It's really super, super fine. And it gives an ice effect. The thing that's the coolest about it is it's biodegradable. It's not going to build up all over the place. And in the UK, this is the only kind of glitter you can buy. They don't sell. They have completely banned plastic and metal glitters. Well, the metal glitters depends on what kind it is and what it's coated with. But no, they just banned it all but biodegradable glitter. So I can put this on my face. I can put this on my nails. So it's really fun being involved in an art form that I'm slowly going into an eco-based part of it as well. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. And I want to try making some freeform. I don't know if you've seen the videos of the freeform resin bowls that they make in vases. They're really big, and they're multicolored and swirly, and they have crystals on the edges. And well, I thought I'd buy a few crystals to try making some of that. I got 3 pounds of broken mirror. 3 pounds. Do you know how long it'll take me to use 3 pounds of broken itty bitty little pieces of glass? And the other thing is, do I need to have an UV glove or something that can handle sharp things? So yeah, it's in a bag, and I have a great big used paste pecani jar I'm going to put it in. You know me, I always reuse my stuff like that. If I get stuff in a jar that will reseal, or a mason jar lid will fit on the top of it, I don't care if it's a true quart or whatever. You betcha I'll save it, and I'll use that. I might not use it for something that I'm going to give to somebody as a gift, but I'll use it for me. If nothing else, this in particular, it's a paste picante jar. If nothing else, I make homemade salsa. And that's what I save the picante jars for. Yeah, I have to wear rubber gloves for my salsa. So if you want some, let me know. But I'm warning you, there's a reason I have to wear rubber gloves to make my salsa. Burns the fingers. Capsaicin's wonderful. Okay. Let's find out our energy card from the illustrated crystallary deck. Let's see what we get. This deck is a hard one for me to shuffle. When my hand was before surgery, it was a hard one for me. It has a really pretty background. Look at the backs of these cards. Aren't they pretty? The artwork's pretty too. There's also a big giant book that goes with it too. Okay, what do we get? Cool. First, the fire. We get the Larimar. Larimar looks a lot like those masks. The blue with the white matrix in it. It has a Mohs hardness of a 5. And I actually, that's weird, actually have my coaster that I attempted to make the Larimar effect with. I'm crossing over my art here with this, but that's similar to what the Larimar stone looks like, minus the glitter in the center. But if you had a geode of Larimar, that's kind of how it would look in the center, minus you'd have a hole with crystals in the center. The book says about this wonderful stone, the fire of volcanoes creates islands in the midst of the ocean's ceaseless. Oh, wow. I didn't know that's how Larimar was made. It's made from the lava hitting into the ocean's ceaseless churn. I was born of fire. Larimar reminds those who don't see my glasses. I need better glasses. Who don't see beyond her swirling layers of turquoise blue and sea greens. Look beyond your surface emotions and find the fire within the water. Fire creates earth, solid ground forms which new things can grow. That's cool. And Larimar counsels when you can't fathom the motives of the people around you, look beyond their water to see their fire. This is where you'll find true understanding. Whoa! I'm sorry, I got goosebumps on that one. Let's look at the card again. Look, there's a dolphin here by my finger. And it's the only living thing in the card. Wow. When you see someone today, which is liable to happen, Mercury retrograde, when you see somebody today who is maybe not treating you right or someone else right, speak up. Or if it's a situation where it's unsafe for you to speak up, hey, Mossel, good to see you. If it's a situation where it's unsafe for you to speak up, do the right thing in whatever way you can, because in doing the right thing, oh, yes, Jenny, by the way, that glass is very sharp. Even until after you get it coated, the resin coats it and takes the sharpness away. But yeah, while I'm using it, and it's also really dirty, so I have to wash it. And that's when I got to be careful not to cut myself. But I'll use a sieve or a strainer. Anyway, yeah, back to coming across someone that's not being kind to you. or it's a situation where you know what this is, you guys? Do you know what this means? If you see a woman do this to you, do you know what that means? It means I need help. So if you see a woman do this behind her back after you walk by her and she's with someone, call 911. She needs help. That's the new, yeah. Until they get wise to that, but there's ways you can do that and no one would ever know. The silent scream. Helen Keller, silent scream. Okay, on that note, let's go through my cards and see what the top. What's our today? I went ahead and shuffled these. And our topic today is breathe. No matter what happens for you today, take time to breathe and look for all of you who are doing the mindfulness challenge. We have a sunset to observe this evening. If you can see it, if you get a chance to peek at it. If not, you can do it tomorrow or the next day or the next day. The idea is to be mindfulness of it, of the sun rising and the sun setting and the hours in between. So that card says we need to breathe. What action do we need to take? It goes with breathing. To find the calm, to breathe, we need to practice self-love. We need to be kind to ourselves. And when you're feeling overwhelmed, breathe. Breathe. Hug yourself. Tell yourself you are a wonderful person and breathe. What's our second action? Oh. You guys, we have a chakra blocked. And guess where it's at? It's the excuse the resin. It's the IC card. It's our third eye. And that's kind of goes with, I think, Mercury retrograde in the 1st of April. Kind of hard to see. Especially if you're trying to see down the road into the future. If this chakra is blocked, all you need to do is find, and I've got some here, it's buried. Oh, there we go. Get some amethyst. Wear a piece of amethyst. Put it in your pocket. Whatever pocket that may be. Anyway, it'll help you. Here's what I do. When I'm having problems seeing clearly, with clarity, I will put that piece of, you can't see it, my hand's in the way. I will put that piece of amethyst on my third eye. And breathe. Breathe. Close your eyes. Focus on that point and where it is at. And pretty soon you'll feel the blockage dissipate. The other thing I would like you all to do today, this card is telling you, eat purple foods. If you can get grapes, grape juice, purple food. Blueberries. Talk about good for you. Grapes and blueberries are awesome. Awesome, awesome. We got more cards here, though. There's more to this breathing. We have to learn properly how to breathe. Sorry, my calendar just went off. Because, and I stole this from Pink Floyd, because we're just fish. Some of us it's just two. Some of us it's more. Some of us it's just one. But we're all swimming in the same fishbowl. And we feel, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm being really observed and watched. And I'm not saying it's a government thing. I'm saying spirit is watching me. My spirit guides are watching me. They're paying a lot of attention to my choices. You love blueberries and grape jelly. Now, you don't like eggplant? Oh, I love eggplant. Eggplant parmesan. Oh my goodness. Is that good? Hey, loco! Hey, good to see you, my love. Wonderful to see you. You're watching me. I love it. Hey, I've been watching you lately. I love it when you get in your car and sing. Just love it. Anyway, we're all just swimming in the same fishbowl, and we gotta get along. So we gotta figure out a way to be kind to each other, and kind to those people we really don't want to be kind to. Those people that we want to walk away from and say, just shut up. Enough. We can't do that. We all have to exist in the same, for now anyway, we're all existing in the same dimension. Some of us are in the process of moving on, and some of us are in the process of trying to go backwards. Yeah, I think that's kind of impossible. Anyway, and the universe is telling us this. Let go. Those little things that are bothering you. Because we cannot exist in the same fishbowl without doing that. See all those planets? That's our solar system, the big ones. Saturn, all those. But look at the Milky Way out there. And again, another sunset. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Benny. I look through negative energy too. Actually, at this particular point, negative energy has kind of become a challenge to me to be as happy as I can through it. And I irritate the crap out of people who don't like that. And that just makes me more determined. Because I'll tell you why. This is the final card of my cards message from Spirit. Because none of it matters in the full scheme of things, how well we get along. Whether the energy is negative or positive, in the end, none of it matters because we're here for a school, we're here for our lessons, and we're going to learn them. You can run from them, you can hide from them, but as soon as you stick your head out, there it is. Going to teach you something. Or maybe it's upside the back of the head instead of smacking you on the cheek. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Oh, you Benny. Yes. Sis on them, Pister. They ain't so muck and fudge. Love it, Benny. Oh, my good girl. You need to come on here with me one of these days. Again, that was so much fun when we were doing this together. Oh, that made my day. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull a card from the Happier Me deck. And we're at the point where we can start doing personal cards. Yes, happy Monday, happy April Fool's Day. And Benny, happy day 1 of the 31-day mindfulness challenge. If you want to know more about that, there's a video I posted on that. It's just a little free thingy that we're doing together. It's to keep us out of the make us more mindful of the small things, grateful of what does matter. And what really does matter is what matters to you. Definitely not what matters to somebody else. So I'm going to pull a happier me card because these cards rock. I love this deck. I pulled this. I walk by this deck and grab a card out of it. I don't always shuffle. I'll just grab a card at least once a day. This is it's a simple little, peaceful little, calm little box. Isn't that pretty? And just affirmation cards, and they're classy. And oh, we got one that has to do with the. Okay. Yes, you guys, for you today. I'm doing my best, and that is enough. Mercury retrograde. Oh, Benny, bless you. Thank you, my love, for posting that. You rock, girlfriend. Well, hey, you're super mod. Says, I'm doing my best, and that's enough. We can grow only by accepting our current limitations. Time will bring new skills, but also new limitations. And each time we will do our best with what we have. You always do the best with what you have. Yeah, you got a wrench. We always do the best with what we have. Even if we aren't really trying, because that's kind of what humans do. If you don't try to do your best, go to bed. Because your life is, you might as well. You're not living life. And the second card behind it, I'm going to take as well. Because my inner self always knows what to do. There you go. We got that third eye thing again. Whenever you have to make a decision, pay attention to what you feel in that moment. Is your discomfort, anxiety coming out of fear, or do you feel as if it's somehow justified? Wow. That one I'm going to have to think about that one for a while. Because your inner self, when your inner self says do something or don't do something, you should pay attention. I look at my conscience, let your conscience be your guide, Jiminy Cricket. That's your inner self talking to you. And you should listen. Or say you're going to get in a car with somebody and they don't want to sit by the door and they want you to sit by the door instead. But you get a twang in your gut that says, no, don't sit by the door because something is going to happen. You're getting a premonition that you're not safe sitting by that door. That's your intuition always knows. I want to pull one more card. And then you guys tell me what I forgot what I was going to say. I'm trying to read cards, be in theta state, and keep up with the chat. That's fun. I'm going to pull you a card from the Untethered Soul deck. I've been talking about it a lot lately, by Michael A. Singer. Fantastic book. Fantastic book. You love my song? Oh, you love their song? I do love that deck. I do too. And this deck is amazing. It has categories. I think there's 4 different categories. I'm just going to pull one card. This card is about, this whole book is about questioning, who's that voice in my head? Where does it come from? Why did I say that? Where did it come from? You started a new venture. Okay, we'll be by. Yes, everybody, go see Benny. Yes, yes, yes. Definitely. Oh, I promise you'll enjoy it too. Benny's fun. Here's the card we're getting, and I pulled it out of the middle of the deck. Interesting card, too. This is from, here's what the cards look like. They look just like the box. It's from the Freeing Yourself category. You know, I've been doing a lot with these cards, and there's been a YouTube channel that keeps popping up in the shorts for me that is this beautiful raven-haired woman riding these most exquisite horses on the beach. I love how the universe works. When your stuff gets hit, let go right then, because it will be harder later. Wow, does that go with the anger and creativity? When you feel that thing that triggers you to eventually get into an anger state, if you're feeling it as pain from having your feelings hurt, recognize it as my feelings are hurt, and then you won't go into the next step, which is anger. Because anger is harder to get rid of than that guy cut me off. Don't get mad. Just accept, wow, that guy wasn't paying attention. He cut me off. You don't have to teach them a lesson. You don't have to show them how to drive because they cut you off. Because more often than not, by you being so angry and quote unquote showing them how to drive, you're going to hurt someone. And it'll be your fault, not them, because they almost cut you off. So, who wants a card? My goodness. We need some powerful messages here. Who would like a card this morning? And I'm prepared to go over. If you guys want to stay longer, I'll stay a little longer. No problem. I don't have an appointment afterwards. I do have groceries coming at 10. I can hang with y'all till they come. You gotta have fun while your skin suit has breath. God bless you, Benny. Yes. Yes. Even if you hurt your back, break your foot, and have your hand operated on. I've had a fun year. But I'm coming back. That's why I'm buying all these new things to go in the resin and getting all excited. Is my anger. I don't have it anymore. Usually if I feel anger, it's a explosion, and then I'm like, okay, time to chill, Katie. And it's gone. It's gone. Instead of just carrying it around with me, it'll eat you up. You would like a card? Hey, Janet P. Good to see you, my dear. Card for Jenny. I figured the pretty deck to use today, once again, is the Soul Helper deck. It really is a good deck for this show, since we're all doing all we can to start our day in a positive vibe and to keep it that way, which is fun on April Fool's Day and on the first day of Mercury retrograde. Hey, what about the dates of Mercury retrograde this time? Starts on April Fool's Day and ends the day after tax day. Don't you just love it? Divine timing. Give me a Benny would love a card too. Okay. Divine timing. Can you believe that? Actually, I have a little If you go to my community chat page, there's a little post there of do's and don'ts, um, of what to do and not do on Mercury retrograde. Like, don't sign contracts. Don't sign a new contract until after tax day. Anyway, losing my voice. Saturday, it was like 80, 82 here. The very next day, we were doing good to get to 65 because the rain came in. It was Saturday was windy though. This roller coaster's cuckoo is doing it the same thing this week. Gonna get warm again the weekend. Rain. That's good though. Rain while we have to be in at work or whatever, and give us lovely weather to play. You know? Okay. Miss Jenny. Card for Jenny, please. Okay, Jenny. Sounds like you got some. I would imagine each time you go into a new place in your job that you kind of have an adjustment period, depending, of course, on how long your assignment is there. But you get that you have a light filled angel at your side. If you feel darkness around you, you feel negativity around you, which I'm sure you do. I mean, you're a nurse. How can you not feel that? I'm sure you have family of patients and patients that they're not the most enlightening, positive people. People when you don't feel good, you're not always the nicest, right? So this is just letting you know that this angel watches over you in every dark hallway. So every time you go to a new place, in a new state, and you get to work with a whole new group of people, I so respect you for that kind of. It's like you begin a new adventure over and over and over. And that takes so much strength and courage, my dear. But I see where that's coming from now. It's that angel that's with you. And that angel is with you because you are an angel and because of what you did during the time when so many people were ascending from that terrible, terrible pandemic. Wow, what a beautiful card. Keep doing what you're doing, beautiful lady. Until you're ready to not do it anymore. And then, yeah. Yeah. End your last week in Fargo, huh? And then hopefully you're coming down here to the Southwest somewhere. Get down here closer to Benny and I. Get where it's warm. Although you may not want to be here. In another couple months. It's really hot coming up. That's why I'm like, it's cold in my house. And I'm not going to gripe about it. I'm going to soak it up. Because I didn't have to pay for this cold. It's not from my air conditioner. Thank you. Wow, yeah, you got an angel at your side. Now, Miss Benny. We use the same deck for you. I love this deck. Let's see what we get. Okay. I'm going to take this one. It's sticking out of the middle of the deck. Like it's waving at me. Ooh, Benny, I love it. The Tree of Wishes is calling your name. Yeah, 4 extra layers. Well, girlfriend, the Tree of Wishes is calling your name. This is good for your new venture, I'm hearing. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. Ooh, I got goosebumps on. Thank you. I got touched on that one. You see that door? That is the door of opportunity in the tree of life. Hey, Jay, good to see you, my friend. Your new venture. Ooh, 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 I can't wait. I can't I can't wait to go over and check it out, my dear. Um, she put the link. Can you put that link in one more time, please, Benny? I'm gonna help you promote that. I mean, I don't have a huge channel, but hey, I will help you promote that just because it's you. The Tree of Wishes is calling your name. That's the door of opportunity from the Tree of Life. And it looks like there's more than one pathway to get there. So, whatever, oh, you're welcome, Jenny. Whatever choice you make in your path, that's what's coming. That's what's headed for you. Wow. This is a 6 card. It's about harmony, about cooperation, and healing. Wow. What a gorgeous card. Yay, you. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Nice. Very nice. Anybody else want a card? Did I miss anyone? Yeah, I want to remind everybody that we have started the 31 Days of Mindfulness Challenge. Today was day 1, April Fool's Day. It's not an April Fool's joke, it's simple. The card is just asking us to observe the sunrise or the sunset. And my challenge to you all is to try to observe both. Uh, I'm having a lot of fun making the videos. When I decided to do this, I hadn't thought about the fact that I needed to make 31 videos. But if you guys want to get this deck, I got it on Amazon. If you do a search, you can do it that way. Or I will put the link in the description box. I need to tell you, I put the link in the description box. I'm an Amazon affiliate, and if you purchase it from my link, I will get a half a cent commission. And you guys will help support my channel. It doesn't make any difference on the price to you. One of these days, though, soon, I am going to have discount codes on stuff for you. I can feel it coming. You remember my little, I did a video of a rose thing I made out of this stuff called resin-crete. It's like a combination of plaster of Paris and resin, but it's totally non-toxic. You don't have to wear gloves or any of that stuff to work with it. And it's water soluble. You use water. Anyway, the company that I got that kit from that has the different little flowered medallions, they're beautiful. They saw my video and I got a comment from them, from the company. So that made my day this morning. I was like, yeah, I'll take April Fool's Day any day. This is a great way to start my day. And that was like at 1:45 this morning. I got up to go to the bathroom and thought, oh, I'll just check my comments. Oh, and the company is J Diction. They have a lot of resin products. And they're an international company. So it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. And my occupational therapist has challenged me to start stirring resin again. That was my goal. And once I can do that again without causing a lot of hand pain, because that stuff's thick. It's like stirring warm honey. So, Mama Redneck, hey, good to see you, my dear. Oh, this product. Oh, let me grab the box for you. You can see what it looks like. It is the coolest stuff. Oh, I also got. It's heavy. My hand didn't want to pick it up. But this is the stuff I'm talking about. Resin-crete. I made the roses. The which one is it? Oh, either one of these two on this end. Over here, this one and this one. I made the roses one. It's a lot of fun. Comes with everything you need in the kit. And I do mean everything except the water. Um, if you look at my video I did on it, I did it from start to finish, from unboxing to painting the finished product. If you want to take a look, it is a fun product. And resin, you guys all know I'm so in love with this stuff. Yeah. My next, as soon as I can get where I can stir the resin without a lot of hand pain, the next thing I'm going to be making are chess sets. Lovely Miss Dolly gave me a chess set mold for Christmas. So I will be making custom made to order chess sets for you guys to match your decor or to match your whoever you want to give it to for a gift, their favorite colors, whatever. And I got lots and lots of colors to work with. So, and I also got the stuff to start making my own molds. So that all came yesterday. Easter was Christmas for me yesterday. I also got a bread maker. Now I just don't want to get confused and put the silicone in the bread maker. No, I'm not that bad, I promise. You know what? I never learned how to play chess, but I love having a chess set around. They're beautiful. And have one, I mean, some of these colors that I have they're crazy. They're here's the interference blue. It goes, I can get it in the right light. It has a green, blue shimmer. Some of these colors are just amazing. And then, of course, this is my color for the channel, for the resin part of my channel. It's called Crater Lake Blue, like Crater Lake National Park in Oregon. As a matter of fact, this comes from a company in Oregon, from Grants Pass, Oregon. How about I pull a card for all of us from Spirit? And I'm going to pull it from the Mindful Messages deck. Oh, yeah. Tommy Copper gloves. Jenny, Tommy Copper products, they're expensive, but they rock. As a fibromyalgia person, I have a full gauntlet that's the hand all the way up to here because I have lymphedema in this arm. That's Tommy Copper. It's the copper infused compression wear, in case you guys don't know what Tommy Copper is. Oh, he does. Oh, Benny. Poor Rand. That's awful. Anyway, yeah. Neuropathy sucks. Diabetic? Yeah. I'm a type 2 diabetic. So far, no neuropathy. But I do have osteoporosis and I did manage to break my foot. So we'll see how long that takes to completely heal. I drink I was told by my podiatrist to drink 3 cups of milk a day. Make sure I take 3 times the dose of calcium and vitamin D3 so that my little bone in my little toe will heal. You're having a lot of pain in your hands and joints? Mmm. Well, these work great. And these aren't even Tommy Copper. These are just arthritis gloves. They're a knit that is stretches a long ways, as you can tell. And these, I sleep in it. It gives my hand where I had my surgery warmth and just some support. I find myself making a fist sometimes at night or trying to bend this is as far as I can bend my wrist down. That's the big one we're working on. I can do this. I can't do that. Um, and that's as far as I can bend in my thumb. Considering they took a bone out of here and filled it in with tendon from down here in December, I think I'm doing great. But yeah, that's why I got this. Oh, yours from zinc poisoning? Really? That's interesting. Only time I ever take zinc is if I have a cough or bronchitis because it helps you cough it up and out. I can't take the expectorants, like my selects or I'm don't even know all the names of them. I can't even take Benadryl. I have this condition called restless leg syndrome, and if I take anything with the wrong decongestant in it, I can run a mile without controlling my legs because they'll do it all by themselves. And they do it in the middle of the night when you're trying to sleep. Seriously. I mean, like, if you try to hold it back, I will kick, or my arms will all of a sudden go, yeah, I hate it. It's weird. I used to think it went with my fibromyalgia, but I think it's just a brain thing with me. Could be connected. Okay, what do we need to know from spirit? Oh, ginger paste. Yeah, they use a lot of zinc, especially in the powders. Yeah, be very careful of that. Okay, here's our card. Oh, wow. It's beautiful. This card is about food. Kind of appropriate after stuffing ourselves on a bunch of junk yesterday, huh? Candy and cookies and cake and whatever you had for dinner. Big feast. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating. Visualizing the nutrients I am consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing this food. Turn your eating into a ritual. Veggie cake. I don't know if carrot cake quite fits as a veggie cake. Because if that's the case, then zucchini bread is sandwich bread. And I don't think I'd like a salami sandwich on zucchini bread. Sorry, I had to go there. Anyway, food. If you're feeling like a particular chakra is out of joint, out of whack, like we got the you know, the purple chakra, we got the third eye. So eat some blueberries, blueberry muffins. Just eat a handful of blueberries. Make a blueberry It's blueberry, strawberry, banana smoothie. Oh, that's so good. I do that, and I use frozen fruit instead of using ice. So my smoothies are never watered down. And I put them back in the freezer if I want to, and they make ice cream. Kind of hard, but it's really good. And it's healthier for me. Purple berries. You're all about that? Yeah, me too. I love my purple berries. Zucchini bread is veggie food. Is veggie too. Oh my goodness. I love you guys. You make my day. I thank you so much for being here. And, you know, and sharing in my goofiness, my silliness. I just want to be happy and all of you all to be happy. And to do that, we cannot let our emotion of anger kill our creativity, because tonight you're going to find out if you follow this. Tonight you're going to find out that creativity kills anger. When you do what you feel the most craziest in those moments, do you have time to be angry? Do you, when you're doing your passion, the thing you love to do the most, do you have time for angry? I sure as hell don't. That's what I'm telling you about all my creative outlets here. I don't know what I would do. I actually, it's been 3 months since I've been able to be super creative, and I have been in a shadow spot. You can ask Dolly. She's been holding me together. So it's so exciting now. I get to be creative, and I'm going to run with this. So you're cutting out junk foods, and that's your emotional, and go right to, yes, go right, good food. I want what's coming for me at 10 o'clock is fish, chicken, frozen fruit, fresh vegetables, not a lot, zero greens because I don't have to. I'm harvesting them out of my flower pots in my yard. They actually grew. They actually grew this summer. Ah, hey, that's why we're sisters, my dear Dolly. And I'm the same with you. But you don't always tell me these things that are going on in your head. But I understand. I have a tendency to, well, I don't have, first off, you have Chrissy and Devontae and Rick, and I have Willow and Aloe. Don't get me wrong, they're my life. And they don't argue. But sometimes I need somebody to argue with me and point out that maybe my thinking may not be quite on track. So, yeah, it's always good to have someone to reach out to. And if you need to reach out, please do reach out to someone you love and care about, someone you can trust. That's the hard part anymore. You know who you can trust. You can feel it. You're going to need to get out in the garden. So much to do. Yeah, it's still too cold for you. Well, you know what I did this winter, right around Christmas time? I bought a whole bunch of cold weather, because around here, the cold weather things are lettuces and that kind of stuff, peas, um, stuff that most people grow in the early summer. That's what we grow in the winter. That's what I grow and harvest here in the winter. So I've got romaine lettuce, I've got Swiss chard, I have spinach, I have flat leaf Italian parsley, I have cilantro, oregano, mashi. I think that's, and dill. I've got dill growing in the front yard and in the backyard, and I've already harvested and dried a bunch of that. I'm gonna have lots of dill for salmon this year. Now, just to be able to afford the salmon will be lovely. I love to garden. Um, I garden my medicine, as you all know. Well, not all of you know. You, some who are lurking and watching may not know. Yes, I am a medical marijuana user and I grow it myself. I love growing it because I know exactly what's in it. It's comes from my house and it's perfectly and completely legal in the state that I live in. So, you want tomatoes, peppers, carrots? I can't eat tomatoes anymore because arthritis. I don't want to go through this on this hand for a while. I mean, I can't do that. I have to bring my little finger to my thumb. So, anyway, you guys, I want you all to have a wonderful day and a terrific week. And tomorrow, there will be another video up for the challenge, for the 31-day challenge. And, I don't even remember what that video is. Uh, I've been making them, I make like 2 or 3 of them a day. I think a lot of people really got into gardening too during COVID. And I know a lot of people got into things like learning how to can their own foods. Even if you get a good deal at the grocery store on a bushel of fruit or whatever this summer, grab it. Learn how to can it. If you have a bread maker like I just got, my bread maker will make jam. It came with a little pamphlet cookbook, and there's recipes in there for strawberry jam in a bread maker. So I can make the bread and the jam in the bread maker. I think it sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, yeah. And now, when now that the frost is pretty much gone, it's still pretty cold out there though. Um, it's time to plant the beets and the carrots and the onions and the squash and the tomatoes and all that tomatillos and the cucumbers and all that kind of stuff. I love you guys. Hug a veteran, kiss a veteran, tell them thank you, that you appreciate them. I totally agree, Benny. God bless them all. I come from a family that has had a man in every war this country has fought since the Revolutionary War. So I come from a military family. Lots of veterans in my past. So, yes. You guys have a terrific day. I will see you next week. And I got a bunch of stuff coming out every day this week. So, you get bored, you can come over and hang. We'll see you next time, you guys. Hey, do me a favor. Be kind to the people you come across. Okay? Even if they're not kind to you. And if you can't be kind to them, just walk away. Don't engage because they'll pull you into that negative shit so quick. I love you all and I thank you for being here. Bye bye now.